The window is protected with an electrified mesh. I guess that's one way to keep people from escaping. The raven looks like it's trying to get in, but the electrified mesh on the window isn't letting it. Weird. Are his eyes red? This panel seems to have something to do with the electrified window. It doesn't look particularly comfortable. I guess this cell is designed for short stays. It's some kind of mechanized drain operating on a motion sensor. I guess that's what passes for a toilet in this place. Locked up tight. I don't think I'll be getting through there anytime soon. Looks like the previous occupant of this cell left a few things behind. Hey! Anybody out there?
What are you yelling about in there?
I'm innocent. I shouldn't be in here.
Please. Do you know how many times a day I hear those exact words? It's at least 200 before lunch. So I'll tell you what I tell everyone else. If you were really innocent, you wouldn't be inside that cell right now. So drop it, would you?
I'm hungry. Haven't you ever heard of a last meal?
Sorry, but we don't have any food for prisoners. Most people in here don't stay long enough to justify having a last meal.
There's a weird bird staring at me through the window.
Yeah, sometimes they sit at the windows. Don't worry, the electrified mesh will keep them out.
I need to go to the bathroom.
So use the toilet in your cell. All you have to do is wave your hand over it and it'll open up.
You know, I've got the perfect life.
You do realize we know that's a code phrase, right? We were listening in on all your conversations.
Well, it was worth a shot. Never mind. Most of this stuff is just junk. What's this? Huh. Looks like the previous occupant at least got a dose of vaccine. Oh well, an empty syringe might be useful in a scrape. I'd rather avoid sitting on that thing if I can help it. It's open. There's some pretty foul-smelling water at the bottom. It's already open. And I'm not using it. It hasn't got any buttons or anything I can mess with on it. There is an opening at the bottom, though. I am not in the mood to electrocute myself today. What do you want? To come in here? You'd best fly away, bird. Hey! Anybody out there?
What are you yelling about in there?
Never mind. If only this had a dose of vaccine in it. I should get rid of this stupid thing, but maybe it can help me. I'm going to need something long and thin if I want to do that. Interesting. There's a tiny hole at the bottom of the sphere. This thing is useless to me now. Looking at it just adds insult to injury. Let's see if this works. Aha! Interesting. This wire could be helpful, and it makes this thing useless to Tiberius. Seems like a win-win situation. A medium length of wire. If worse comes to worse, I could probably just hang myself with it. don't see how I can use that there. This should fit through the opening at the bottom. There. It hasn't got any buttons or anything I can mess with on it. There is an opening at the bottom, though. This panel seems to have something to do with the electrified window. I don't think that will... I don't think... Hey! Anybody out there?
What are you yelling about in there?
Never mind. It's open. There's some pretty foul-smelling water at the bottom. It's already open, and I'm not using it. Throwing that down the drain isn't going to do much. The wire is live now. I'd better be careful. The wire is live. I could probably move it with my foot, but I don't know what that would accomplish right now. Hope this works. What are you doing, little guy? Well, I wasn't expecting that. What a smart bird. Right, time to get out of this hellhole.
You have sent the soldiers to the market district?
Yes, Minister Tiberius. They're heading over as we speak.
Excellent. And the spy in the Ministry of Medicine?
Taken care of.
Good. With regards to Miss Wellard's execution, please be sure to tell the firing squad to aim for the head. Don't drag it out.
Yes, Minister Tiberius.
Oh, such unpleasantness. I really take no pleasure in having to do this sort of thing. I just hope it will all be over soon. Good evening to you.
That's the window to my former cell. I'm not going back in there. When the prison was fully functional, this was probably used to store water. Empty. I wonder if that cell gets used. Not much chance of escaping from it. I don't want to go back into the prison. Anyway, I can't reach that window. Looks big, heavy, and completely broken. Some big metal loudspeakers. I guess they use these for prison announcements. Ow! That hurt! And it didn't make a very loud noise. It's beyond repair, and the base is screwed into the roof, so I can't push it over. If only I had some way of getting those screws out. I wonder if that cell gets... I don't want to go back. This place is falling apart. I wonder why the aristocrats don't bother fixing it. I don't think that would be a good idea. The way to freedom. No way I can get through there with the guard patrolling around. The raven who broke me out of my cell. He looks like he's watching me, waiting for something. He's looking right at me, almost like he's waiting for instructions. He's just going around in circles. Must get pretty boring. I definitely did not want him knowing I'm up here. Something shiny fell out of the guard's pocket, but I can't tell what it is from up here. I won't be able to get it now. The guard will see me. I'm glad this is here. It'd be a long drop otherwise. door goes into the guardhouse. Going in there would be a very bad idea. A small silver coin. I don't think these are particularly valuable. A small silver... I can't climb down while the guard is patrolling around down there. It's beyond repair, and the base is screwed into the roof, so I can't push it over. That won't help.
Huh? I must be hearing things.
It says guardhouse. I can't think of anything I could do with that. Metal against metal will make a noise, but this coin is too tiny to make one loud enough for the guard to hear. Bribing guards is kind of frowned upon. There, should be nice and loose now.
Huh?
That won't help.
What is that?
Metal against metal will make a noise, but this coin is too tiny to make one loud enough for the guard to hear. No need to do that again. I don't see how I can... I don't see... I can't climb down while the guard is patrolling around down there. That won't help. I'm not sure how I can use those things together. I'm not sure. If only that... I don't think that will have any effect on this trinket. I'm not sure how I can use those things together. I'm not sure. This thing is useless. can't climb.
Huh?
That won't help. That won't. Going in there would be a very bad idea. I hope it's not too late to warn Danton about the attack. Oh no! Clem!
Amy, that you?
Yes, Clem. I'm here.
Maz.
It's all been smashed. Who would do something like this? I'm not interested in this stuff. I've got my mother's old set at home. Poor Clem. There's nothing I can do for him now. It's all been smashed. Who would do something like this? I'm not interested in this stuff. I've got my mother's old set at home. Completely smashed. It looks like there's a piece of paper among the broken bits. What's this? It looks like there was a note hidden inside the vase. I don't think this will be much use to them anymore. No need to mess around with it anymore. A buzzer. I guess someone once lived in this building. I don't think I need to bother with that anymore. No. At least it looks like they put up a good fight. I just hope Danton managed to escape. I can't even tell who that is. Their face has been mangled so badly. They're beyond help. Totally destroyed. I'm not sleeping here. Brutal. There's nothing I can do for him. Brutal. There's nothing I can. Torn to shreds. No way I can piece it back together. Didn't stand a chance. There's nothing I can do for him. I don't recognize him. Nothing I can do for him now.
Don't move! I know how to use this thing! Amy? What are you doing here?
I'd ask you the same thing. What were you thinking? You could have killed me.
Sorry. Pretty brutal in here, huh? I couldn't believe how many guards they sent in.
Just hand over the crossbow before you have an accident, would you?
Okay, fine. Here.
I guess the guards didn't find that funny. I'd love to beat something up right now, but this is ruined.
Hey, don't look at me.
There's a bunch of lines and wooden pegs on it. My trusty crossbow. I've got 2 bolts. Destroyed, just like everything else in here. It's even more useless to me now than it was before. The noose that used to be around the dummy's neck. Morbid, but maybe I can use it. A short length of rope is much handier than a noose. Wow, they got him good. I'd rather not. He hasn't got anything useful to me anyway. Denby?
Yeah?
What are you doing back there?
I'm scavenging, isn't it obvious?
No need to snap, Denby.
Sorry. It's just that a couple of guards came by the factory and I had to leave, so I've got no place to stay right now.
Did they see you?
No, I was able to hear them coming and got away.
What are you looking for?
I heard these rebels had some information on where to get vaccine.
And why would that interest you?
No reason.
Denby, you can tell me. You know that.
Last week, I went into the quarantine zone looking for parts to sell to Gordon and... Well, I thought I'd been careful, but this morning I started coughing up blood.
Denby, what the hell? Your mother is going to kill you!
Great. It'll save the green lung the trouble. I can still die pretty.
If you're desperate, fine. But why on earth did you go into the quarantine zone?
Because that's where the best stuff is. Nobody goes in there, so everything in the buildings is more or less intact. It sucks, I know, but I knew the risks going in.
How did you manage to get back out? I thought it was designed to keep people in for good.
You just have to know where to look.
Where were you when the attack happened? Did you see anything?
Not all of it, no. I mean, I saw like the guards walk past and bust down the door, but once the fighting started, I got out of there. Those guys looked like they meant business, and I wasn't going to stick around to see what they were going to do.
Did you see if Danton managed to escape?
Danton? The lady with the cool hat?
Yes, that's her.
Yeah, I saw her run outside and kill a couple of guys with her sword. It was awesome.
I'm sure it was. Did you see where she went?
Nah, she ran off with a couple of guys. I didn't go after them.
Well, at least I know she made it out alive. What's all the stuff on the blackboard?
I don't know. It looks like a bunch of scribbles and some pegs. For all I know, it could be some kind of secret code, but I have no idea what it means.
Never mind. Denby?
Yeah?
Never mind. Denby?
Yeah?
You're absolutely sure the guards didn't see you back at the factory?
Yeah, positive. Why?
Here, take this.
You have a lottery ticket? Why would you give this away?
It's a long story, but let's just say it's no use to me anymore.
Hang on, does this mean...
Just take the ticket and get out of here, Denby. You've got enough to worry about as it is.
Thanks, Amy. I wish I had something to repay you with, but all I have are these strings I found back here.
It's fine, you don't have to worry about it.
Well, I mean, you might as well take them. It's not like I'm really gonna do anything with them.
Okay, fine. Thanks, Denby. Good luck. If only this had a dose of vaccine in it. There's a bunch of lines and wooden pegs on it. A set of 8 ordinary-looking strings. A set of... I'm not sure how I can use those. Milton? Of course! That was the name of the technician in Sector 82. It's a long shot, but it's all I've got. They're beyond help. I can't even tell who that is. Their face has been mangled so badly. It's just blowing in the wind. It's out of my reach.
Minister Tiberius, I have news.
Go on, then.
The attack on the rebel base was mostly successful. We suffered a few casualties, but we managed to eliminate the majority of the traitors.
Mostly successful?
Their leader managed to escape with a few others. She's no pushover, that one.
Yes, this much was made clear from the start. I suppose this can be considered a small victory. Although the inconvenience of finding Danton again will be great, at least we've managed to quell their growth. Very good. If that is all, you are dismissed.
Ah, there is one more thing.
Yes?
I've just checked with Rockwall, and the prisoner, Wellard, somehow managed to escape.
I see. Call her number.
But, Minister Tiberius, will that work? Surely she's not foolish enough to...
Whether she is or is not none of your concern. Just do as I say and call her number. And a word of advice. Question my methods again, and I'll have you hanged from my balcony. Is that clear?
Yes, Minister Tiberius. It won't happen again.
Good. Now get out of my sight. I'm sorry you had to hear that. You know I dislike having to be unpleasant, but sometimes I'm left with no choice. Hush now. Don't worry your sweet little head. You will always be safe, so long as I am here.
Attention citizens, it is now time for this week's vaccine lottery drawing. We are pleased to announce that the winning ticket number is 3211420. Vaccination may be claimed at Willowdale Plaza, next to the Ministry of Medicine. Congratulations to the winner.
I don't believe it. Well, at least Denby will get his vaccine.
Citizen of the nightly curfew beginning at sundown. For your safety, anyone caught outside after curfew will be detained until morning.
The path out of here isn't that dangerous, at least. A shard of uranium glass. The sun's UV rays make it glow green like that. They're the main source of artificial light in the city. I don't need it. There are plenty of shards all over.
Attention citizens. Anyone with information regarding the whereabouts of one Amy Uollard is encouraged to report to the Ministry of Energy.
Once, that probably used to store fuel, or some other resource. It's been empty for years, though. Nothing in there but stagnant rainwater and raven droppings. Looks like this was abandoned here a very long time ago. It's an early 20th century model. Probably belonged to an old antique collector, or some big shot salesman. At any rate, it's just junk now. Nothing useful in this wreck.
The aristocracy strives to keep you safe from those who would destroy our way of life.
I'm surprised these things are still operational. Nobody really comes out here. I wish there was a way to shut these things off permanently. More Reaper cultist graffiti. Looks like someone died nearby. Why do cultists even bother coming out here? Julius Caesar now showing. That play premiered 28 years ago. I'm amazed this poster is still here. I don't want that as a souvenir. What an eyesore. At least someone made it nicer by hanging some shards on the branches.
Citizens,
It's dead,
if you
and
see
probably
any
rotten and
suspicious
full of
activity or
termites.
behavior,
I don't want to touch
please
it.
report it immediately to the Ministry of Energy.
An old speed limit sign. It's been ages since anything traveled down a road that fast. Might look nice on my wall, but I'll leave it be for now. Oh boy, that place again.
Well, well. If it isn't Little Red Riding Hood. I don't know how you found us, but you've got a lot of nerve coming back.
You've really got the wrong idea.
Do I? I'm not so sure of that.
I am not a traitor.
Please stop denying things. It makes you look even worse. Tiberius destroyed our base and killed several of our people. You're the only person who could have tipped him off. You are nothing more than a liability. I let you go before, but I'm not making the same mistake twice. You're not leaving here alive.
Are you done with your tantrum now? Is there a chance we can talk like adults?
What? How dare you speak to me like that? You're really trying my patience.
Fine! Kill me! Save the green lung the trouble. At least I did something. All you do is talk big and wave that sword around, but what have you actually done? I went out and risked my life sneaking into Harrison's mansion and the Ministry of Medicine, and I wound up getting tossed into prison for it. Now I'm a fugitive, all because I was trying to help you.
They put you in Rockwall? Nobody ever gets out of there. How did you escape?
It's a long story. Look, I came here to see if you were still alive. I found your message at the old hideout because I was trying to warn you that Tiberius had located it. He tricked me. I was bugged the whole time. He heard everything. And I had no idea.
I see. I'm sorry. We've been through so much in such a short amount of time. It's hard to know what to believe. So what did you find out in the Ministry of Medicine?
The aristocracy is hoarding vaccine. Crates of it. Enough to treat the whole population.
I knew it! Those bastards! Once the public hears about this... Forgive me, Amy. If I'd known you were in Rockwall...
It's fine. I got out on my own. Next time, if you could stop to ask me questions before trying to kill me, I'd appreciate it. So what now?
We need time to think about our next move. This news is a lot to take in. You're free to stay here with us if you need to. I wouldn't go wandering around out there if the aristocracy knows you've escaped from Rockwall.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Why the hell would a cultist come down here? This hasn't been here very long. The paint is still damp. It's my way back to the world above. At least some power is on down here. Doesn't look very stable, though. Not really in the mood to electrocute myself. Danton?
What is it, Amy?
There was so much vaccine. How long do you think they've been hoarding it?
I don't know, but any amount of time is too long. But at least now we have the information we need to bring about some real changes.
So, considering I almost died finding all this out, is there anything we can actually do?
For now, I'm not sure. This is a fairly important bit of information we have. One option would be to somehow hack into the government PA system and spread the word that way. It would definitely be a welcome change from all those annoying propaganda messages and rigged lottery announcements. The only issue we face is getting some sort of proof to back up our claims. I think that will have to be our next course of action.
Wait a minute. The lottery is rigged? Are you positive?
Yes. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but the vaccine hoarding isn't the first secret the government has been keeping. The aristocracy knows exactly who is assigned to each ticket and can keep tabs on them if the need arises.
Why didn't you mention this earlier? You knew I had a ticket.
Yes, I know, and I'm sorry. I didn't think you were in danger until we were attacked.
Oh no. Denby.
What?
I gave my ticket to my friend Denby. They called my number just before I came down here.
Crafty bastards. They probably figured you'd give your ticket away. If someone else shows up to claim the vaccine, they'll take him in for interrogation to find out where he got it from.
I have to stop him before he gets to Willowdale Plaza.
You plan to enter that nest of vipers?
I do. I don't suppose you'd care to help.
We've taken a heavy hit. I'm sorry, but I just can't spare anyone right now.
I figured as much. It's fine. I can handle this on my own.
Godspeed, Amy. I hope you manage to get to him before the aristocracy does. I wouldn't wish a government interrogation on anyone.
She looks like she means business. Tough-looking guy. I wouldn't want to get on his bad side. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good of you to ask.
Danton,
What is it, Amy?
you mentioned having lost a lot of people. How many?
About 6. They fought well, but there were just too many guards. We had no choice but to escape. This attack has left us severely weakened. It's going to be a while before we're able to even think about striking out against Tiberius. Thankfully, Clem managed to warn us before they stormed the hideout. If it hadn't been for him, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
Clem was a good man.
That he was. He'll be sorely missed.
Of all the places to hide, why here?
It seemed like the last place the aristocracy would look. As long as we keep the reactor running, they'll have no reason to bother sending anyone snooping around. Besides, I wanted to come back here to make sure Milton didn't become Raven food. He deserves a proper burial.
We'll talk soon.
Okay.
Danton,
What is it, Amy?
we'll talk soon.
Okay.
She's really jumped in, hasn't she?
Yes, we could use more people like her. I just hope she knows what she's doing.
Damn it, I'm too late. Maybe I can still get to him before they do anything too drastic. This ad is for Morley cigarettes. I think Dad used to smoke those. I haven't got time for that. I need to rescue Denby. That's where the vaccine lottery winner usually comes to claim their prize. I haven't got time for that. I need to rescue Denby. I bet that fountain looked really nice when it was working. An ad for Particle Cola. I never got to try it. I haven't got time for that. I need to rescue Denby. I'm pretty sure those things used to carry people around the city. I vaguely remember riding in one with Dad when I was a kid. This is the right place, but definitely the wrong time. I haven't got time for that. I need to rescue Denby. That's where the vaccine lottery winner usually comes to claim their prize. That's where the vaccine lottery... I haven't got time for that. I need to rescue Denby. The guards took Denby over to that building. I need to find a way inside. The bottom floor of this building seems to be pretty wrecked. The window is blocked by rubble. Dead. The bark has mostly all fallen off, too. There's no bark. It's way too smooth to be able to get a decent grip on it. It looks like there's some open windows up there. I could probably get inside the building that way. I need to get up there somehow, but it's too high for me to reach from down here. This branch extends pretty far out. It almost reaches that balcony on the second floor. I can't reach it from down here. People must have enjoyed sitting out here at one time. I can't rest now. I need to find Denby. Looks like the building's main entrance is back there. I can't tell what it says, but it looks like it was fancy at some point. The writing is way too frilly to understand. Reminds me of the one in the Ministry of Medicine's lobby. They look too heavy to move. That's the way back to the plaza. I don't see how I can use that there. I can easily hit the branch from here, but I wouldn't be able to get my bolt back. Right, this should work. I've got two. I really hope this holds.
Why are you doing this to me? I haven't done anything wrong.
I'm afraid your assessment is not entirely correct, young man.
I should have known this was Tiberius's doing. Where is he hiding?
You had in your possession a ticket for the vaccine lottery, which was not issued to you. We cannot have the order of our system disrupted by people stealing tickets from those who earned them fairly.
I didn't steal it!
Then perhaps you would care to clarify how you came to have it. And please keep in mind that we value the truth above all else here. Lying will have severe consequences.
I found it.
You found it?
Yeah, in the place you guys raided in the market district.
It looks as though we will be here for some time still. Alphonse?
Ah!
Perhaps you'd care to tell me the truth this time. I quite hate having to do this.
I can't just stand here and watch this. I need to help Denby. But how?
I am telling you the truth. I got it in the rebel headquarters after you guys raided it. Can you let me go now?
I would love to let you go. I really would. However,
How could they
you
do
are
something
omitting the
like
fact
this?
that you have had multiple contacts with Emi Uollard,
I don't know
a
how long
known
you'll be able to take
rebel
the
and
pain.
the
I
person
need to
who
do
gave
something.
you that ticket. If you tell me Miss Uollard's whereabouts, this can all end now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How could they do something like this?
Alphonse!
No,
I don't want them to know I'm up here.
Ah!
All right, this ends now.
Ah, it seems I was correct to expect Miss Uollard to show herself.
Amy? Why did you come? Get out of here now!
I'm afraid our young man has served his purpose. As you will.
Denby!
I was left no choice, Miss Uollard. Do not make his mistake.
Don't talk to me, you monster!
I understand your anger, but drastic measures are sometimes necessary to preserve order. Now, please, don't try anything foolish. I don't want any more bloodshed if I can avoid it.
Going somewhere?
Yes, and you're in my way.
You really are a feisty one.
I'm not letting go, you bastard! I'm out of bolts. I'm not sure. Oh God. Not now. Not after all this.
Relax. I've come to ease your pain.
You been in to check on her today?
Not yet. I wanted to give her some time on her own. Her breathing's been getting stronger. Wouldn't surprise me if she's on her feet in the next day or two.
She's just lucky you found her when you did.
What the hell do you suppose she got up to make the wig head so keen on finding her?
I don't know. They've seemed to ease up a bit at least. They're not patrolling the market district anymore, but the posters are still up. Have any more guards been here?
Not after I sent the first one packing.
What I really want to know is how she...
You know, I'm right here.
Amy!
Stone the ravens.
How are you feeling?
Like hell?
You shouldn't be on your feet too long in your condition. Come over here and sit. We'll have a talk.
How long was I out for?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's... Oh, God.
Yeah, it was touch and go for a while, but I knew you'd make it.
You're a tough nut, Amy. Just like your dad.
Exactly how did I end up here?
That's the thing. We don't really know.
What?
Pop sent me out into the field to pick up some of the sheep carcasses. I just found you lying there next to the fence. Do you remember what happened to you?
Not really, no.
What's the last thing you do remember?
I was at Willowdale Plaza, trying to rescue Denby.
Denby? What happened to him?
He was being tortured by Tiberius, and I couldn't save him. I watched them torture him. It was the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. I can still hear him screaming.
I'm so sorry, Amy.
But that wasn't the last thing I remember. There was more. There was a guard, a big guy. He cornered me outside and we started fighting. He stabbed me with his bayonet. That's how I was injured in the first place.
But when I found you, someone had treated your wound and bandaged you up. Are you sure there isn't anything else you've forgotten?
I saw the Reaper.
Come again?
The Reaper. I was laying on the ground bleeding out, and he appeared.
You're not gonna go all zealot nutjob on me, are you? You know the Reaper's just a myth.
But I also know what I saw. It was definitely him. He's real. He came over to me and said he had come to ease my pain. He was dressed all in black, had a skull for a face, bony hands. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
You sure the blood loss didn't make you delirious? If what you saw was actually the Reaper, the stories say that you should be dead. I can tell you firsthand that this ain't heaven. So who was it that fixed you up and brought you to us?
It's him. I just know it.
Well, I think we should just forget about it. What matters is that you're alive and safe here with us.
I'm not staying here, Gus. There's too many questions I need answered. The Reaper didn't let me die. I need to know why. I need to talk to those cultists.
You don't want to go near them, Amy.
Look, I know you don't understand what's happening. I'm grateful for you looking out for me. I am. But I need to find the truth. Please accept that.
Bad idea. The aristocracy's been looking for you.
I can handle myself.
You just spent the past 3 weeks in bed. Do you want to get yourself killed?
What do I really have to lose at this point?
Amy, please.
Well, if you're set on it, we know there's no stopping you. But remember, we love you. You've always got a place here.
Amy, please take care of yourself. We can't lose you two.
I'll try my best.
Here, take this bolt. I know it's not a lot, but I can't send you out there unarmed.
Thanks.